I seen that growing up, you kind of knew Ki a little bit.
Yeah. Man, she was one of them, man. Like, I ain't, like, and this so, like, people, bro, look, I'm gonna speak on Ki, man. Because there's so many, she had a documentary and, Vaughn spoke on her, and there's so much that people, like, say about her. And I'm just gonna take this time to make sure that everybody know how I feel about Ki. I don't want to take nothing from her. I don't want to make her seem like she was a goofy or make her seem like she wasn't like on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be speaking about Ki and her real voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how she really was. People made things. She got 9, 10 bodies and she killed OD and it was a lot of things that I had to clear up about Ki. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, but as far as like what she was and how she came up, Ki was she before she died, she was one of them. She got more stripes than a lot of niggas from her hood. You know what I'm saying? She been over there longer than most of the people from over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really, you know what I'm saying, one of those. You know what I'm saying? I just had to speak on her and really, I grew up with her. I even know Ki briefly from when she didn't act like a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Ki from when she used to still try to put ponytails on her head and still take pictures like this, and she used to put on tight pants and tutus and all that. Like, I know that Ki. You know what I'm saying?
You guys started hanging out at the same house at one point?
Yeah. That's how a lot of this shit started though, bro. Like, with a lot of ops, like, if you've been around since the beginning like I have, some of your first friends are niggas who ops now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ki was one of the first people who I met in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how long I've known Ki. Ki, she's one of the, like, first motherfuckers who I met when it was like, when I really started noticing like that we was crossing over from like this innocent wave into some street shit. Like, she crossed over that wave with us. We all made that transition basically together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and before the war really was like that with all these hoods, it was like, me and Ki used to be in the crib getting high, folks. What people don't know is my big cousin, his name is Ronte, and he Jaro. He used to be with Butta every day. He used to be with Ki every day. These was his close homies. So we been seeing these niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you was like me or like Lil D and them, like niggas who was like related to us, you been seeing them. You know what I'm saying? So even when I used to go from around them in the hood, I see her other places, like at this nigga named Javante crib. He was MOB, which is our ops now, but at the time he was staying on our block. He was staying on the block. And I used to go in there because I used to mess with his little sister. Go in there, flirt with her, go in the back and get high with Javante and Ki. Like, me and Ki used to smoke Reggie and smoke Dro together, because that's what it was back then. Like, we used to smoke Reggie and Dro together. Damn near multiple times a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to get high. Because I used to, if I'm in the hood, I'm finna slide on my little shorty that's living in here, so might as well go in the back, get high with you. You know what I'm saying?
Did she change? Did you see the change in her at any point when, the tension kind of started to get worse between you guys?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Because at one point, like I said, she was at the crib that was on the block. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, she stopped even being there. Like, she just knew what time was, because it used to be like, even when I used to be there with her, like, it wasn't always all, it was all cool as far as nothing ever happened. But it used to feel like it was already, like, Ki was, I already knew her. So I wasn't looking for Ki, you know what I'm saying? But as far as what my hood was on, what the hood she was claiming, it was probably like already tension in the air. So she probably already felt the way. So when shit started really going up, she just stopped even coming over there on the mat where she used to go, where we used to be at. She used to be at this crib right behind the bricks on 59th and Calumet every other day with a nigga from MOB and other niggas from Jaro City. They used to be on our block.